Okay, everybody, welcome to the pool series finale here of this non-ball tournament we're having at Smokin Cue. Great event today. 51 players in this open event. It's been sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions, Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Appreciate you guys sponsoring us here today. In the final matchup, we are going to have Mr. Jesus Atencio versus the young kid, Niko Konkel. It's going to be a race to 9. It's only one set. Niko does not have to beat him twice. Jesus is coming from the winner's side. Beat Niko for the hot seat. Niko then beat Hunter White to get back here. It's only one race. Race to 9. No beating him twice. It's still alternating break. Still rack your own. 9 still doesn't count on the break. Here they are flipping the coin to see who breaks first. Looks like Jesus won the coin toss. Will be breaking first. We'll see what happens. Their first matchup was a good matchup. Niko played well. Jesus also played really well. Jesus has been on this table a couple of times today. He's been playing really good. We saw him beat BJ Ussery earlier. Saw him beat a few others. We saw Niko just one time, or just twice so far, against Jesus and against Hunter. Had a very good match against Hunter. Niko's been breaking very well. Jesus has kind of been on and off, so we'll kind of see what happens. It looks like Jesus is ready for the first break of this match, of the final match, and it looks like he's going to make the wing ball, and that's going to be probably the only ball he's going to make. I can't really tell. Probably going to have to start off with a 1-2 combo. The 9 kind of squirted over towards that pocket. Remember, the 9 does not count on the break. You're also allowed to push out. You're allowed to jump. We are playing 3 foul, so you can 3 foul. I'm not sure I've seen that yet today, honestly, on this table. I don't think we have seen that today. So Jesus does start off with the 1-2 combo. He made the 3 on the break. A little more straight in on the 1 than he was probably hoping to get. You can see where he kind of wants the cue ball for the 4. Probably just going to draw it back to that spot, I do believe. Exactly. Drew it off the rail. Actually came out way more center table than what he was pointing. Still got a great angle on the 4 to get shape on the 5. That was a really solid shot. Great shot right there. I don't think the 7's going to quite get in his way, so he's going to have a shot on the 5 in the side. Looking to see what he can do with the 6. The 6, I really don't know if the 6 goes past the 9 or not. We'll see if he plays shape for it. Yeah, he's going to, okay. Maybe it goes by, or maybe he's playing the combo. I can't tell. I couldn't tell if that was him calling the 9 or not. Okay, yeah, the 6 ball did go by. I thought it did. It was tight, but it did go. This has been a very quick rack here. Jesus is definitely looks like he's on a mission here. Definitely going a lot quicker than we have seen him, throughout the day. Drew the cue ball down for the 7. Going to play the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket. Very solid run out here unless something crazy happens. Comes around 2-rail shape on the 9. Pretty much straight in with the 9 almost hanging in the pocket. And Jesus very quickly off to a 1-0 start. Kicking it off with a break and run. Had to play a 1-2 combo to start. Didn't even really think about it. Just went straight into running balls. It looks like he's definitely ready here. And we're going to see what Niko can do. Niko's been breaking well. This will be his first break of the finals. See if he can match Jesus' break and run there. And you're probably looking at this field, which we had 51 players. Niko probably is surprised to be here in the finals, but we'd love to see it. Love to see the young kids in the finals. Love to see kind of an upset, player making it this far. It's been pretty awesome to watch. He's played great all day. Looks like he's going to wait for Jesus. It looks like Jesus went to the restroom. Niko's going to be nice enough to wait on him. He does not have to. It's not Jesus' shot. You do not ever have to wait for your opponent when he walks away from the table. You can see there's a few people left staying to watch. We're a little late into the night here at Smokin Cue. It's been a long day. Tournament Calcutta started around 12. Tournament started around 1. Here we are after midnight. Been a fun tournament though. It's going to be the first of many for us here this year And as we call it, the pool series, because we're going to be playing many different formats, not just non-ball. Just figured we would start off with a non-ball one first. And it looks like Niko's ready. It looks like Jesus must be back. Let's see what Niko can do with his first break. Looks like he did not get the wing ball. Looks like he's not going to get any. Well, maybe. No, looks like he's not going to get any ball. Kind of surprising. We have not seen him really draw break too often here. It looks like he did hook Jesus from hitting the one maybe. Might have to push here maybe. Might be able to just barely thin the one possibly. Definitely looks like he's going to be pushing. Jesus not really taking much time here. Definitely moving fast. Definitely looks way more focused than when I've seen him in any other match so far here today. So he pushed out. Let's see what Niko does. Niko's probably going to play safe. Probably going to thin the one. Maybe bring the one down there to where the non-ball is. I mean, if it was me personally, I would probably call the non-ball. Looks like he's going to give it back to Jesus. I'm kind of surprised by that. I feel like he would have took it. You can see Jesus looking around the non-ball. That's probably where he's going to want to put the cue. Probably 2 rails here. That's exactly what he did. Thin the one. I don't think that was exactly what he was wanting. Definitely not what he was wanting. Definitely did not want to hit the 4 ball there with the cue. Left Niko a shot. It's a long shot. Should be makeable. The kid's been playing good today. Did make it. Just solid top on the cue ball. Roll forward. God, man. Did he get... No, I don't think he got hooked. I was going to say that would be a bad roll right there. Solid shot, though. Should be pretty good shape to the 3 ball here. Just like that. Might even be able to play this 4-9 combo here if you can get shape on it. Gonna be a little weird, though. Gonna have to hit this ball pretty good. Does hit it good. Very solid shot. He's going to call the 9. There he goes calling it. 4-9 combo. Let's see if he can make this. He does make it. Very solid shot by Niko. Great run right there. Makes it 1-1 here in this race to 9. Long race to 9. 1-1. It'll be Jesus' break next. And I guess let's just remind all of y'all that are watching who our sponsors are for this event. All of our sponsors for this long day, this exciting day. It's been Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Truly appreciate you guys. Now let's see what Jesus can do on his second break. Broke and ran the first rack. Let's see what he does this time. All right, makes the wing ball, makes the 1 ball. Is he going to make any other balls? No, it looks like those are going to be the only 2 that he makes, but he looks like he's almost straight in on the 2 with the 4 ball almost hanging in the pocket. 6 maybe could be a little trouble where it is. The 9 pretty much did not move at all. Going to play 3 rail shape here on the 4 ball. He's moving quick, man. He is moving very quick right now. This is very fun to watch. It might be another break and run. Looks like he's full of confidence right now. That's what happens sometimes when you win the hot seat. You know, it gives you a lot of confidence. Makes that ball. Let's see if he got good enough angle here to get on the 6. Looks to me like he might be a little straight in, but he can probably just draw this ball back. Probably just draw this ball straight back. A little below where it is now. Oh, he's going to major draw it off the bottom rail to get almost perfectly straight in. What a shot. The kid's got a super draw shot in his arsenal. That was pretty exciting. Probably going to roll this ball forward here for the 7 in the side. Ooh, almost hung it up there. You could kind of see it. It almost acted like it wanted to hang up. All right, pretty simple here from here. Just kind of roll forward a little bit. Again, he rolls forward kind of a lot off the rail. You know, don't want to hit it soft. Don't want to try to alter your your shot any. I like the way he's playing. This is very fun to watch. Looks like it's going to be another break and run. It sure is. He makes the 9-ball. Another break and run. Super quick also. Puts Jesus up 2-1 now here in this race to 9 at Smokin Cue. Wow, that was super. I think both his break and run so far in this final match have not equaled 4 minutes, possibly. That was very impressive there by Jesus. Perfect break, really. Maybe he finally figured the break out on this table. We know people his caliber, they can run balls for sure. And if they get a good spread like that, they're going to be out almost every single time. And he's proven it right now. So let's see what Niko can do here on his second break. He did win his first one with a 4-9 combo. Had to push out, though, and then Jesus did not play a good enough save. See what Niko can do. Niko's had a very good break today as well. Let's see if he can get another good break here. It looks like he might actually drop break again. Very surprising. His break is kind of failing him a little bit here now. Maybe it's a little bit of pressure. Maybe it's a little bit of tiredness. Maybe he's just not hitting him as well. Not sure what's happening, but that's 2 draw breaks in a row. After really the last 2 matches, we saw him break very solid. Okay, the 1-ball is pretty much hanging in the pocket. Jesus makes that. Going to get perfect shape on the 2. The 4, 6, and 8 are all kind of clumbered over there together. The 5-9 combo possibly could be a possibility. Jesus didn't quite get as straight in on this ball as he wanted. I think he was wanting a little more straight in here. I think he's kind of got an opposite angle that he wished he would have had also. Still going to be okay. Definitely not even worried about the 2 and the 3, obviously. He's more worried about the 4, as you can tell. He definitely does not like it. It will be interesting to see how he does play this 4-ball, actually. We could be seeing maybe our first little bit of strategy here in this match. Oh, he goes over there and just moves the 6-ball. I'm not sure exactly if that's what he was wanting to do. Has a tough shot on the 3-ball now. I'm not sure exactly what he was doing on that shot, really. Maybe trying to move the 6, maybe trying to move the 4. I bet you he was wanting the cue ball to stop over there when it hit one of those balls. Instead, it barely thinned the 6. Came all the way over to now he has a pretty tough shot here on this 3-ball. It'll be interesting to see how he plays it. I'm guessing he's going to play it to the right corner, which is where he's looking, maybe with a little bit of top, maybe? He's definitely looking at the right corner up here where we're at, nearest to the screen. Oh, he does make it. And he does play, 3-rail shape. Pretty solid shot. I feel like he hit it a little harder than he was wanting. He probably did not want to be so close to the rail. Still a great shot. If he can he can definitely make this ball on the side. If he can draw it back a little bit, kind of stun it over to that rail and then play the 5-9, looks like probably what the game plan is from here. Which might have been the game plan the whole way, was the 5-9 combo. And that's exactly what he did. He got more draw on that ball than I thought he would. Very impressive shot. Now it looks like he's going to play the 5-9 combo. He did play the 5-9 combo. This is the Jesus Atencio that the world has probably seen a bunch of times, and the Jesus Atencio that we expect to see almost every match. He's come out firing here in this final match. Takes a 3-1 lead over Niko. Niko really has done nothing wrong at all. Just draw broke. That's all he's done. That's all he's done, really. Jesus is playing phenomenal so far here through 4 racks with a 3-1 lead, race to 9. The pool series is sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Your commentator, Justin Clark. Has definitely been a fun day, an exciting day. Can't wait to do it again. This is definitely a great finals matchup. Jesus Atencio, Niko Konkel. 2 relatively young players. Niko's a lot younger. I don't know exactly how old Niko is. 16 or 17, I believe. Jesus, early 20s. Pool is definitely bright. Pool is definitely going to be in their futures for sure. Jesus does make a ball on that break. Almost scratches. Non-ball squirts over towards that left corner down there again. Pretty much every rack this set. I don't know if these guys are doing it on purpose or maybe the table is just racking that way now. Not really sure. The table's been worn in a little bit today. Maybe that's kind of affecting the rack a little bit, but I don't know. It's very interesting. Let's keep an eye on that, how many times that happens here. Jesus is going to look to probably go 2 rails here to get shape on the 2. Played in the right corner. You can kind of see what he was doing there. Looked like he made the 3 ball on the break again. Might be a little tough getting shape from the 2 to the 4, possibly. He's definitely looking at it. Has not had much to look at so far in this match, as he's kind of had good layouts, great position play, kind of ran through his 3 racks pretty quickly. Broken ran both times he's broke so far in this match also. See if he can make it 3 for 3. So he does play 2 rail shape. That was about where he was looking to get before he shot it. I feel like it's going to be tough to avoid that 6 ball down there to bring the cue ball up for the 4. I could be wrong, though. I've seen him do some crazy stuff with his cue ball today, so we'll see what happens here. Oh, he does make it. Did avoid the 6. Hit the ball hard, actually. Played 2 rail shape for the 4. Another great shot. This is why he was possibly favored to win this tournament. And y'all are definitely seeing it now. Looks like he's might have saved his best match for last. The 8 ball could be the only trouble, possibly, with the 8-9 combo as an option again. He's looking at the 5 to the 6. I don't see what the problem is. I think maybe he's just trying to figure out exactly how he wants to go about it. Maybe he's just finally wanting to slow down a little bit. Maybe he realized maybe he's just going a little too fast. Looks like he's going to play in the 5 in the same pocket as he just played the 4. I think he got a little different angle than he was wanting. I don't know if that 6 ball, I think it does go past the 9. But then again, it might not. It seems like he would want to play shape on the other side and just play the 6. But it looks like he might come 2 rails here. No, just 1 rail. Looks like he's going to call that 9 ball. What a shot. That's how you play position on that ball, I guess. So it does look like he's trying for this 6-9 combo. Let's see if he gets it here. He's definitely looking at it. This one's a little tough here. This one's not the easiest. I almost feel like he's got to back cut the 6 just a tad. Well, he made it look easy, though. Great shot. Very solid. Didn't try to overhit it. Didn't try to slow roll it. Very solid shot. Takes a 4-1 lead now. We've seen some comebacks today. Not as much pressure with this being a race to 9 instead of a race to 7. So Niko still is not really in trouble right now. If he can bounce back here with a solid break, get this W here on his break, then he's still in solid shape. Don't necessarily want Jesus to win this rack, though. The way Jesus is breaking, you don't really want him to go up 5-1 if you're Niko. So let's see what Niko can do. 2 dry breaks so far. Let's see if he can break his spell here, his dry spell. All right, the wing ball kind of just rattled around the pocket. 4 ball looks like just barely hung up in the side. 9 ball's not anywhere near the corner this time. Remember, we were keeping an eye on that. 4 ball could be a little trouble, but another dry break for Niko. You hate to see a dry spell in the finals, but it looks like that's what we're seeing. I mean, Niko hasn't even really shot other than the 1 rack that he won. But luckily, this rack is not as easy of an out, I think, as the other 4 were. All right, so Jesus makes that. Draws the cue ball. That's going to be a little further than he was wanting. He was definitely going to want to play that 2 in the side where the 4 is. Instead, he overhit it by about 3 to 4 feet there. He's proven that he has that super draw shot, and, right there, he couldn't slow it down. I don't know exactly what he's looking at there. Maybe looking at the cue ball hitting the 4. Looking at banking the 4 ball, maybe? He's definitely looking at the cue ball hitting the 4 here. Gonna make the 2 in the left corner down here where we're at. which will be a solid shot. It does go past the 6. And he's going to try to draw the cue ball into the 4 to knock it off the rail. Just like that. I don't think he could draw that up any more perfect than what he just did. I really don't think he could have. I thought he was going to go grab an extension. He is going to go grab an extension for his cue. No, maybe not. Maybe he's just looking at the angle for the 4 ball. Definitely could not have drawn that up any better. I know it's not what he was wanting to start with, but once he got in that position, he hit that 2 ball perfect. Slow rolled the 3. I'm thinking the 4 does go in the side here. I don't know. He's looking at it going all the way down. He's looking at going all the way down. We're going to clean the table a little bit. Thank you. I'm sure the staff appreciates that. A little less work they have to do after the match. Yeah, he's going to make it just in the side pocket right there. No, he did go all the way. He did go all the way down. Okay. He did go all the way down. Nice and soft. Didn't even really think about it. No hesitation. Makes the 5. Might have got a little more straight in here on the 6 than he was wanting. I think so. I think he got a little more straight in there. Wanted a little bit of an angle to come off that rail and play the 7 all the way down. Now I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls out his super draw stroke here and plays a 7 in the side. That's exactly what he did. Boy, is his draw really working in this match. Now it looks like just kind of go forward a little bit with the 7 here, get off the rail. Perfect shape for the 8 onto the 9. Exactly, just like that. Does make the 8 ball come straight down for the 9. Another solid out by Jesus Atencio. Does make the 9 ball. Wow, Jesus with a 5-1 lead now here over Niko. Niko has made 0 mistakes other than just draw breaking. And Jesus is just running out just from everywhere. I mean, he has made, even when he gets a little out of line, he makes a fantastic shot to get back in line. This has been very fun to watch so far. I'm sure our sponsors are enjoying this also if they're watching. Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. I'm sure they're all enjoying. I'm sure everybody's enjoying. All you people out there watching on the Pool Series Facebook page, or if you're watching this afterwards on the Pool Series YouTube page, I'm sure you're enjoying what Jesus is doing here in this finals. Looks like he's having a little trouble racking them this time. He has broken rain all 3 of his racks so far. We have not seen him have a problem with the rack. This is the first time. Maybe the tides are turning here. Maybe this is Niko's chance. Maybe now Niko can be like, hey, looks like Jesus lost the rack spot. Looks like Jesus may be getting feeling a little bit of pressure now at 5-1 in the finals, race to 9. Not sure exactly what's going on, but so far he has literally just thrown the balls up there almost, broke them perfectly, and ran out. Might be seeing something a little bit different this rack. The tides could be turning, so to speak. Jesus is 3 for 3 so far on breaking runs in this match. Let's see if he can make it 4 for 4. Going to break from the exact same spot, so obviously the rack still looks okay. Makes the wing ball, makes the 1 ball. 9 goes towards that pocket again. Maybe starting to feel like Jesus might be doing that on purpose. I mean, that's 3 out of 4 times now it's kind of gone over there. 2 ball, close to the pocket. Should be able to get shape on the 4 ball from here. Let's see. Does make the 2. Wow, comes all the way around for the 4 in the other corner. That's a solid shot. Probably just going to kind of slow roll this, I would imagine, and then play the 5-9 combo. That's what he's looking at. Almost starting to feel like he might be doing that on purpose, though. Like I said, this will be 3 times now, I believe, that he has played a combo in the 9. Of course, Niko did play the combo in the 9 one time as well. Maybe it's just how the table's racking now. I'm going to say it's how the table's racking. I don't think either one of these players would do that on purpose. And we have not seen it really all day. Jesus does make the 5-9 combo very quick. Very quickly now. Jesus is up 6-1 here in this race to 9. If you're Niko, do you think about taking a break here? Do you think about just walking away for 5 minutes? Just get your head right. Just kind of change things up. Do something. Maybe let your hair down. Maybe put your jacket on. Just change up something here. You haven't done anything wrong, but Jesus is definitely in stroke. You need to do something to change the momentum to your side. But he does rack him, and he's going to break from the same exact spot again. He's 0 for 3 so far on making a ball on the break. There we go. He does make the wing ball this time, and the cue ball gets kicked in. You can kind of see the look on his face, like, really? Like, seriously? Sometimes that's how it goes, kid. I got no words, man. You've played great today. Maybe this match just is not in the cards for you. That's brutal. It's a brutal roll, man. You hate to see it. You finally made a ball. Balls were spread pretty good. Instead, Jesus has ball in hand with a very good spread now. Wow. Yeah, you just really hate to see that, man. You really do. You thought maybe the tides were turning a little bit. Instead, it just got a little bit worse. Jesus makes the 2. The 3 ball does go past the 4, so the 3 and the 4 is going to play in the same exact pocket. Kind of looking at the table a little bit now. Does make that. Does he going to come up a little bit too far? We have seen him overroll a couple balls here in this set, but he usually bounces back with a terrific shot. Let's see if he does that once again. You can kind of see him shaking his head a little bit. Even if he came up a little short on that ball, he would have been better off. Instead of coming a little bit too far, that kind of messed with him a little bit. He's kind of blocking the view just a tad. It does look like he made it. Looks like he can play the 6 ball in that same pocket and then play the 8 ball in the same pocket. Perfect. And he's rolling at a good speed right now. There's no hesitation in his game. Makes the 8 ball the same pocket. Going to play the 9 in the opposite corner. And he takes a commanding 7-1 lead. Wow. I mean, we're seeing two ends of the spectrum here in this match right now. Jesus is playing perfect, and Niko just cannot get anything going on the break. It's kind of crazy that we've seen great matches all day today. It's crazy that this is how the final match is going. I would not have guessed this at all, especially the way they played for the hot seat. I guess let's go ahead and take time here to thank our sponsors once more. Maybe for the last time, maybe. Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. Jesus looking to go 5 for 5 on his breaking runs. I think he's 4 for 4 so far. I lost count. It's been so good. Makes the wing ball. Does not make the 1 ball this time, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, it looks like he's going to be straight in on the 1 ball. The 9 ball not near that corner pocket this time, though. So maybe the 9 ball is out of the combo on the 9 is out of the possibility this time. Almost straight in on the 1, though. Should be pretty simple shape to the 2. Yeah, just kind of a stop shot there. Maybe not quite the angle he was wanting. Probably have a slight angle on the 4. That's what he wants. Probably play the 5 ball in the left corner up here where we're at. He did not draw that ball back as far as I thought he would, but should be a pretty simple shot the way he's playing right now, just to cut this ball in that corner and put the cue ball between the 5 and the 9. He actually hit it really hard. He wanted to come 3. I don't know if he's just showing off now or what, but it seems like he could have just hit that ball way less and got to that same spot. Either way, great shot. Now can almost just kind of draw this ball back a tad. And we might be seeing a 5 for 5. He might be 5 for 5 after this. I mean, it's starting to look like it. The 7-8-9 is going to be pretty simple here. It's been very impressive right now. A little more straight in than he was wanting. Probably going to go forward with this. 2 rails. Just like that. Needs to have a little bit of an angle on the 8 ball here. Needs to have a little bit of an angle. Don't want to be straight in. I think he got a little tiny more straight in than he was wanting, but should be fine. He drew the cue ball back. This kid's feeling it right now. This kid's feeling it. He might even be showboating a little bit. Makes the non-ball, goes up 8-1. He's on the hill, ladies and gentlemen. Jesus is on the hill, 5 for 5 on his breaks. He's 5 for 5, and they haven't all been breaking runs. A couple were combos on the non, but all 5 times he has broke. Niko has not seen the table. And here comes Niko now. Has not yet made a ball on the break and had a shot. The only time he made a ball on the break, he scratched. I'm really rooting for him to get a break and run here. I want to see him do something because it's at the point now where I'm starting to feel a little bad for the kid because he's played great all day. You don't want to see the finals go like this. Here we go. He makes the wing ball. Not going to make the one. Does make the wing ball, though. Did make another ball as well. Made 2 balls. Doesn't really have a shot on the 1 ball, though. But, he's probably just thankful that he finally gets to shoot. This will be the first time he has shot at a ball since it was 1-1. And naturally, he has to play safe. And he actually hit it really well. Very well done, sir. Very well. That shows a lot of composure right there. That shows a lot of mental toughness to not have a shot for so long and to be down so big and to come up and play a really good save like that. Solid shot, Niko. Solid shot. Jesus is going to jump at it. Jesus might be the best jumper in the world. Would not be surprised if he makes this ball. He does make that ball. Gonna have a shot on the 2. If you're Niko, all you can do is just shake your head and say, great shot. But that was still a great safety by Niko. Niko has played a very well tournament. Played great to get here. You kind of hate to see it go. And I'm saying that because I do expect Jesus to be out from here unless something crazy happens. Does look like he's looking a little bit at the shape on the 4. Maybe trying to avoid the 7 with the cue ball. Don't want to get behind the 7 really is the only question mark here. Makes the 2. Gonna bump the 7 actually. Solid shot. It looked like that was almost exactly what he was wanting to do. The way that he reacted. He has yet to miss a ball here in this final match. After missing quite a few throughout the rest of the day that we have seen. Makes the 4. comes all the way around for the 5. Should be pretty simple shape to the 6 and then simple shape to the 7 in the side. Yeah, just kind of drew that back just a tad. And Niko's going to concede it. Great match, guys. Congrats to our champion, the very first champion of the pool series tournament, Jesus Atencio. Niko Konkel with the solid second place finish. Great shooting kid. The pool series appreciates you all watching. Smokin Cue put on a great event today, sponsored by Paul Harrison Custom Cues, Erus Productions Laser Engraving, and RJ Ward Crawl Professionals. And we'll see y'all again soon. Thank you.